Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So for today I'm building you guys a residential rental here in Willow Creek. I am actually in the process of trying to recreate Willow Creek and possibly other worlds as well. Just trying to make it a little bit more lively. I don't know about you guys, but I have been in a building frenzy. I've not been playing a lot of gameplay lately, and a lot of that is due to the lack of environment or just the same old world, same old townies, etc. I know a lot of people make save files constantly, and so I figured why not try to make my own. Now, I'm not a CC creator. I don't have custom content. The only custom content I own is Better Built By and the tool mod, which you guys will actually see me use a few times today. I'm trying to make some more foliage within the world, just some more details in front of the house and beside the house. But yeah, I don't know, I thought it would be fun to try to make something that could be in a save file that you guys could download. I will say this save file will not be pack limited. I want to make it for myself as well, and that's kind of why I started thinking about it. And the more I thought about it, the more that the pack limited idea wasn't fitting my needs. I do plan on, however, making a pack limited save file with just build mode and the worlds that it comes in. So maybe I'll redo the worlds at one point, and within each world, like if it's the first three worlds that come with base game, so Oasis Springs, Willow Creek, and Newcrest, those would just be base game essentially. But for this save file, for the case of this save file, I don't think I'll be doing that. I didn't really want to give myself a limit on what I could and could not use, especially because I want to give it a more realism vibe, and I feel like using other packs will help with that. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, or you can message me on Instagram and TikTok, which is linked down below, of what you guys think I should do. Like I said, there probably will be a save file for base game, but not right now. Right now, I want to play the game more, especially with the new Life and Death expansion pack coming out. I really want to get back into gameplay, back to the build. By the way, EA, I love those shutters. They were probably one of the best things you ever put into the game. Give me more. I need like 10 more of them, please. That was one thing that annoyed me. I was actually looking at a reference photo for this house, and the house itself in the reference photo had shutters, and I thought it looked so cute, and I thought I could make it work with the tool mod, but yeah, no, it was not working. But yeah, you kind of see me messing around with the tool mod a little bit here. I'm trying to elevate and rotate some things, but yeah, I realized also tool mod, you can't rotate everything, which is weird, but I guess not every item is rotatable within the Sims 4, which kind of sucks because I wanted to use a specific debug car. I wanted to rotate some of these plants to make it look like it was coming outside the side of the bush or the side of the hill next to the garage. Yeah, that was not happening. Also, you can see I was trying to figure out if there was a way if I could like copy and paste the rocks so I don't have to like redo it 1,000 times, but I could not personally figure it out. This is my first time actually using tool mod within a build, so I'll probably have to do some more research. I'm not an expert at it by any means. I was just kind of learning as I was going and messing around with the keys and the options as I was building this build. Also, I don't mess with terrain paint or the terrain tools. Not really terrain paint, but the terrain tools at all, ever. Terrain paint everybody uses, I feel like, but the terrain tool, elevating the terrain and trying to recreate things like that, I am not good at it. Yeah, I don't feel like it looked bad. I liked the little curve up to the garage. I thought it was kind of cute, but yeah, this was kind of one of my first times really trying to use that seriously and trying to figure that out. What you might have saw at the beginning of the video. Originally the house was supposed to have a little bit different of an elevation, but I scrapped that idea so fast because I was not able to figure it out. So yeah. Right now I'm still working on the greenhouse. That beam right there up front, I don't know if you saw, that beam noise the crap out of me. Let me know if you guys ever have those issues to where, because I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm trying to set beams on like the corners of houses, there's always this one corner that it does not want to go on, and then I have to actually like elevate the beam itself, like bring up the height on the beam itself instead of adding a second one. So when you're on the second story, you can actually see the beam, and I hate it. It makes me so mad. I don't know why I can't figure it out. I even tried deleting the border on the first floor / second floor. I tried deleting that and doing it that way, and I think you'll probably see me mess around with it again in the build. If not, I must not have recorded it, but I messed around with that multiple times. There's also a beam on the other house, which is the pink house, that I could not figure out. I could not get to work, and I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna keep it. You guys actually don't see me build the exterior of the pink house. I don't know why I did not record it. I was recording off and on for about 3 days for this build. I kind of built about 2 hours each day, give or take. I know what you guys are gonna say. This build took you about 6 to 8 hours. Here I am messing with that beam again. I know that seems like a long time, and it is. I'm not gonna lie. It probably took me almost 10 hours in total. I did not record every single snippet of this build. For instance, you can see the foliage up front a little bit. That was not recorded as much as I wanted it to be. I did not realize I wasn't recording. I just started opening the game and playing and building, and yeah. I don't know how some simmers do it. Like, I watch Sul Sul Simmers all the time, and Carolyn and Connie, and I don't know how they do it. They build these builds so fast, and I'm over here like, I don't know. I have to go through the catalog about 200 times before I find the exact item I'm actually wanting to use. And it's not really not knowing where things are, it's just I'm so picky. So yeah, it took me a while to do this, but I apparently did not record everything. So hopefully next time I record, I actually record everything for you guys, because yeah, I know that can be annoying when it's just like, oh, when did that get there? But yeah, I mean, it was just the exterior, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But with the pink house, it's actually, I'll later put up a for rent sign. So the idea of this is I'm gonna have a family that I'm gonna make to live in the greenish blue house. It's gonna be a married couple, possibly a single mom. I haven't decided yet, but at least a parent or two, and a baby girl and a teenage daughter, which you guys will see from the rooms later on. And in the pink house, it's kind of up for picks, what you guys want to do. I made it empty for the most part, besides utilities, so like the bathrooms, the kitchen, and the laundry room. Everything else is empty, but I did go ahead and add those in there for you guys. I think within all of my builds, I want to add a laundry room if I feel like it needs one. I don't know. I wanted it to kind of have a realistic feel within the Sims, and I know that's kind of hard to do. These houses aren't like semi-realistic, but they were based off of houses I saw off of Pinterest. So if you guys are ever wondering what to build, Pinterest is key. It is one of the best things I've ever used. I actually have multiple Pinterest boards, and a lot of them are for Sims, just kind of building ideas and stuff I want to do with stuff like that. So if you ever are curious, or you don't know what to build, or wanting to get better with your building skills, like I said in my last video, building from reference I think is one of the best ideas. Don't expect it to be perfect, because it's not going to be, but I promise you, even if it's not perfect, it's still gonna look good. But that's the thing about The Sims. Nothing is ever perfect. Nothing is ever gonna look the exact way you want it to, especially scale-wise. Technically in the greenhouse, the house on the left side, there was supposed to be a hallway leading after the front door. There's supposed to be a hallway leading to the guest bathroom and the laundry room. But yeah, that I cannot make that scale work. I would have had to make the house bigger, and I feel like the house was a pretty good size. So yeah, the bathroom leads you to the garage, which is the laundry room in this case. But yeah, I do use a lot of debug in this build. I feel like with the fences, some of the foliage and stuff like that. Then the landscaping is, I believe, is debug. Maybe not on the house, but definitely in front of the house. I think the greenhouse used it way more than the pink, to be honest. But yeah, I love debug. If you don't know what debug is, it is completely free to use. Every pack, even the base game, every pack, every expansion pack, everything that is added into the game has a debug item. And the best thing about debug items is they are free. So if you're ever doing a budget challenge, I highly recommend debug whenever it comes to landscaping and foliage and stuff like that. You can find a ton of items within there. I believe you can even get, if you're wanting kind of like a grungy build, which I love those. I promise there will be some grungy builds within the save. But even if you're wanting to get, if you think back to City Living, the little mouse holes, and you're wanting mice to come out, you can get that in debug. It's a little hole that goes on the wall, and yeah, it's great. Now you'll see with the pink house, and the greenhouse actually, I completely changed the color scheme in both houses. I did not like the darkness of the floors, especially because both houses are very light on the exterior. I kind of wanted that to flow in through the interior itself. It wasn't the vibe that I was going for the Sims that I was going to put in there. But yeah, there is actually one point where you will see me make an entire living room in the greenhouse, and I delete the entire room because I hate it. I don't know. I did not love it. It was cute, but I didn't think it fit the house. So yeah, you're gonna see me make that here in a minute. Also, I didn't get any screenshots of the garage, so I'm sorry. So you guys are going to see me make this living room, and honestly at first I really liked the idea because I don't ever do like the built-in look in The Sims 4, but I love it. I see a lot of creators do it and I think it looks really cute. I just don't think it fit the aesthetic of this house specifically. So you'll see me do it. I think it looks really good, but when I think about the rest of the house, like if the rest of the house had a different feel to it, I probably would have kept it, but it just felt so dated, so I don't like it. I didn't like it at all. I even tried lightening the cabinets, trying something different, and I did not like it. It looked dated to me, so I scrapped that idea and I do something a little bit more open, a little bit more airy. But yeah, it was not for me, at least not for this build. This build would be a little different, but it looks so dark in there. Like, look at that. It's just, to me, that screams like early 2000s, late 90s type vibe, and don't get wrong, love those type of builds, but not for this house. This house is not that build. So what I did is I brought the green from the exterior and I brought it inside, changed the doors, the floors, the stairs, everything. I just was like, you know what, this is too dark. We need it to feel a little bit more airy. So added in that stuff, some, little decorations here and there. Also, there are picture frames within this build. I didn't add in pictures yet because I have yet to create The Sims, but I will, once I do upload this as a save file, which do not expect to be anytime soon, this is going to be a while, but when I do upload it as a save file, I will have pictures in the frames eventually, especially in the houses that are, have people living in them. But yeah. Another thing that made me mad about this build was this kitchen. So the kitchen was originally supposed to be in the front end, and then I was like, I can't do it. It was making me so mad. I didn't like the space. It felt awkward. It felt forced. So I was like, you know what? We're moving it to the back, which isn't not that realistic. My house that I live in currently, the kitchen is on the back side of the house, and we can look into the backyard. So it's not the most unrealistic thing. I feel like a lot of houses have dining rooms in the front, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? It works. I don't care. Also, look at those cute little grocery bags. Those are from Debug. Oh my god. Again, get Debug. Or not get it, but like use it. All you have to do is press Control C if you're on computer, and then type BB show hidden objects and BB show live edit objects. Live edit objects is key. There's going to be a lot more in live edit than there is in debug. But you can, when you type that in, if you just type in debug in your search bar after that, it's going to show you a whole category or whole catalog of just all these items that aren't normally in game. Oh my gosh, that's where I use that. I was trying to find that basket again somewhere in the build. I don't remember where, and it was making me so mad because I could not find it. Yeah, I literally was trying to look around the house like, where did I put that? And I was going to just copy and paste it. And yeah, well, you know, now you know when you rewatch it, I guess. But yeah, so this bathroom actually, it's a little weird, it's a little awkward. You can't get in the garage from the exterior, which I could have added, but it just, no, I didn't do it. But the way you get to the garage is from that first floor bathroom, which is kind of odd. Originally, I wasn't going to add a bathroom down there, but I felt like it had to be necessary because when you have guests over, you don't want them walking upstairs in the living areas to go to the bathroom all the time, you know? Especially if you don't really know them. Like, what if you're just having a housewarming party and it's just like random neighbors, you know? Because that's what The Sims does. Maybe not in real life, but you know, that's what The Sims does. So I just put it on the first floor, called it a day, figured there's no reason anyone needs to be up there. Also, I don't know why I made the master bedroom so dark. I don't know. And that balcony is not that used, so you can put whatever you want up there. It's not a big balcony though, so be warned. A lot of the bathrooms, I think if not every bathroom in this house and the other house are the exact same. They're just a little bit different layout, but like same countertops, same toilets, same tubs, you know, like I just can't be bothered with bathrooms anymore. I used to spend so much time doing them and it made me so mad. So I just kind of copy and paste. Oh, and oh my gosh, I finally got the new nursery kit. It is the cutest thing. That wallpaper, oh my god, I'm obsessed with that. I wish I had that wallpaper currently. I think that is so cute. It actually reminds me of the city I live near. I live in northern Kentucky, if any of you all don't know, and I live near Cincinnati. And going from Kentucky to Cincinnati, it just kind of reminds me of the Ohio River, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. Every time I see that, it just makes me think of that for some reason. But now we're working on the teens room. Look at that little painting behind the bed. I love that. They need to make more of those, but in different variants, because that is so cute, and I would love to use it in more builds, but my builds aren't normally hot pink, hot blue, or like those type of colors. I don't know if that's like hot blue. It's not hot blue, but so I'm not used to those colors, but I do think that's really cute. Also, ignore my landscaping within this build. I am not the best landscaper by any means. I just kind of place random stuff down. My go-to is that yellow flower bunch. I forget the exact name of it, but that is my go-to, and I use that everywhere. I put that down almost always first, and then once I put that down, I usually just fill it up with bigger plants from there. But yeah, we're officially getting into the photos, which again, for some reason, for the greenhouse, I didn't get a photo of the garage, and for the pink house, I did not get a photo of the office. So each house technically has 3 bedroom and 3 bath, with the exception of an additional room in each house that could be converted to a bedroom. The greenhouse, you could totally convert the garage into a bedroom. You're just gonna have to enter it from the bathroom, which is a little odd, but you can add in a door, I guess, if you wanted to. And the pink house, there is a very tiny office right off of the kitchen, which also leads into the first floor primary bathroom. But you could totally convert that into a bedroom if you wanted to. There's even a little laundry room. If you didn't want to do the laundry, you could delete the wall in between the bathroom and the laundry and just make that one open bathroom and have that for the first floor. That would work too as well. So technically both are 3 bedroom, 3 bath, but can be converted into a 4-bed or 3-bath. And it is available on my gallery. If you guys are wanting to download these, just look me up on the gallery under SimpleSimsie, which I'll also have a link down below. I will let you guys know as far as progress and how it's going, and when it's finally available for you guys to use as an official save file, you guys will be the first to know. Alright, bye guys, have a good one.